Controversial Postmaster General Louis DeJoy has agreed to step down and retire today. Not sure when it's actually effective. I believe it's relatively soon. Deputy Postmaster General will be stepping up and running the post office in the interim until the postal board can select a new Postmaster General. Now, DeJoy was a Trump appointee from the first administration. You might remember that he oversaw the Postal Service during the height of the pandemic, during the 2020 election, doing things like removing mailboxes. He tried consolidating postal sorting so that instead of being sorted at your local post office, it would go to a central hub to get sorted and then resent back out to be delivered. And that made delays when it came to the voting in the 2020 election, as ballot request forms were delayed, ballots themselves were delayed, things like that. And people suspected that it was intentional, trying to affect the outcome of the 2020 election. And a lot of people were asking Joe Biden to get rid of him, but it's not that simple. The president cannot just fire the Postmaster General. They must resign on their own. So that is what he has now done. And part of the reason he is now resigning has been in part because of the pushback from the public about the Doge cuts that are potentially coming to the post office. He's allowed Doge in to, inspect, looking for any sort of cost savings ideas. Donald Trump, for his part, is trying to fold the post office into the Department of Commerce. And he's talked about privatizing postal service, both of which would be in violation potentially of federal law. The post office has been around since before the founding of our country, and it has always kind of been a department of the government, but it has been independent of the executive branch since 1970. And any sort of attempt to bring it back into the executive branch would probably violate the 1970 Postal Reorganization Act. But people have been wanting to do something about it because mail costs keep getting more expensive, and it is constantly losing money. But part of that has to do with funding pensions for postal employees, things like that. So Louis DeJoy has finally resigned, which has been something we've been wanting him out since Donald Trump's first term, and he finally did it himself. So we'll see who gets picked to replace him.